Hi, I'm Garcia.
And I'm Tally.
And this is today's Renaissance. And today we are sitting down with our good friend, Kyle Kofsky.
Oh my gosh. Can you say about Kyle? I love that man.
He's incredible.
He's so great.
He's a filmmaker. He's a casting agent. He's dabbled in fashion design and magazine publications.
And he's an amazing dresser.
And he's totally funky.
He's so cool.
And he's been working at his craft for many years. And we're going to talk to him today about all the amazing things that he does in film, fashion, and lifestyle. So Kyle, thanks for sitting with us today.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you for having me, ladies. Lovely to see you. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I know, it has been. We've known each other for a very long time.
Almost a decade.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing almost.
It's not embarrassing.
Well, since we met when we were, what, 15?
Yeah. Like youngins.
11 maybe?
Youngins.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah, you were already working.
Lots of playground.
Yeah, it was pretty.
We met at recess.
Yeah.
Just instantly knew.
Was
I
it
think
something
the
up your
creative
sleeve?
people, they find each other, right? And they want to collaborate and they want to just engage with art, engage the world with what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
So I think that comes in.
True. That's so true.
Like, was such a good little kid.
Wow.
Ran a lot of stuff, student councils, fashion shows, plays, things like that. Really didn't know that I could do that as a career. I remember, there's always people, your friends or whatever, there's always a singer, there's always a dancer, right? There's always these people, and it's like, how do you, so you organize an assembly at school and you put your friends on the roster to perform or something, right? And and I was always a good project manager. So that's, I think, I was a kid as a project manager. The job was to get people work, the job was to incorporate things, and I was like, well, how can I do that in my way, looking what I've done in the past? And I just instantly knew that if I shaped it differently, and I knew I didn't want to be a background agent or something like that. I wanted to do something that allowed me to be more creative or really bring out the potential of the people I was working with and everything.
Right.
So that was kind of the answer I needed, and it was like I think I left my job in December and opened my company in February, so it was pretty much in January.
Yeah.
After holidays and New Year's and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, I could do this. It is hard to do something on your own as an entrepreneur. There's so many things that you don't realize you're going to need to do, and resources you need, and what those things are. And I got thrown into it, really, really quickly. Within like a couple of months of opening Everyone is an Artist, I was, casting one of the largest Bollywood films in history. I was working on all these different things and had to instantly know, how to put together payroll for 4,000 people. And, right? And you're running a small business and you don't think of those things, and you're like, oh yeah, I can do like a check and an invoice, and then you get like your income tax and your incorporation and your
Everything
HST and all these things.
Not art related.
And I don't think I'm an unintelligent person. But it's things that, I didn't have the background in. I wasn't a business student. So I think at this point now, Everyone is an Artist is Kyle. And Kyle is Everyone is an Artist in a really weird way. It's kind of just really, it started off as a staffing collective that I was kind of, aligning work with people, jobs with people, and bringing them together. Found that didn't necessarily work really well because a lot of the jobs didn't have budgets. A lot of the people in our industry, and you guys know this, are a little bit flaky, a little bit on the aloof and everything. It's just part of, it's just the way it comes. It's just the part of the personality, right brain, left brain, and all that. So when you're trying to really kind of run a business where you need to make money and you need to be successful in order, and by doing that you're making other people money and making them successful, you need those things to work together really well. So that's a big thing. I also know when I started, I said yes to everyone and everything. I don't say yes anymore. I say no a lot more than I say yes. In today's world, I think that you have to be able to still have time to work with other people and help other people, even if you can't fully commit to something.
True.
In the city, people don't know the amazing things we have, the organizations, the companies, in the arts and everything, that just, if you know about them or find out about them, it changes your life and what you get to be a part of. So that's awesome.
How have, as far as branding, and for the people out there that maybe aspire to do something and they're not sure but they want to delve into everything, what has been the key to your success in being in so many different industries within a creative space without damaging your brand or damaging your reputation as someone that can be counted on?
Totally. That's a huge thing, and really one of those things that's I think evident in every industry, but because that's our industry, we see it more personally. You have to a couple things. One, you just have to do what you want to do. You feel something, you have a gut instinct, you feel that the world needs to see something or hear something, you have to put it out there. There's so many channels right now that allow people to do that, but you also have to be very comfortable with the fact that people might not like it, they might not see it, they might not care about it. There's a million versions. They might love it, you might blow up and it becomes viral or something, but it's really just about what do you feel that you want to put your energy and your time into doing. And if you want to get up earlier and to work on something before you go to your day job, you get up earlier and you spend 2 hours drawing or fiddling around with a program or something to learn more. If not, you wake up and shower and go to work. And you have to understand that it's the priority. Like if you want to go out every night and live paycheck to paycheck and work that way, then you can do that. But if you want to spend a day in the park drawing storyboards, you can do that too. And I think people get really kind of turned off in different directions because they have to have a day job in the arts community in order to sustain their art world, and they think of that as a negative. You don't have to think of it. You just have to look at it like, well, I need money to buy art supplies and to rent and to live and to eat. But I'm still an artist. I can still do something. And that's kind of where everyone as an artist came from, is that you didn't need to be a professional artist to be an artist. You don't have to worry about that as an artist. You just have to try it, do it, wear your failure as a badge of honor. If something doesn't work out, you work on the next thing, you adjust, you adapt, you evolve, you do all these things that come naturally to us as people. You just apply them in every aspect of your life. I'm 34 now, and I look at what I've done and what I want to do I'm thinking in my next 30 years and where I'll be and what will be going on, and I'm pretty stoked.